Hi everybody coming on, how are you going? We're just going to wait for some more people. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me just check my volume, guys. Sometimes it does not. There, that's better, I think. I did a few videos last week and people were saying they couldn't hear me, but anyway. All right, so we're going to go straight to the sage. We're going to do some cleansing. Call upon the spirits of Jesus Christ, white light. I call upon Archangel Michael to stand guard at the doorway to my soul, protect me from forces of darkness, evil, deception. Please bring me forward messages for the collective. They're clear, concise, and correct. Thank you, Spirit, for always supporting, protecting, and being here. I'm just going to cleanse a little. Now, if you don't know, the dailies are on the video section of my channel. Today's is out Thursdays and tomorrow's will be out tomorrow morning. Okay, I hope you're doing all well on this Thursday evening, and it's Friday morning where I am. Equinoxy. We're going to start with the daily collective. I've got some new cards called the Green Witch's Oracle deck, which are actually quite deep. I didn't think they would be, but when I started reading, using too many of them was not really advantageous because there was quite a lot of messages coming through. So just one or two will be fine. So let's have a look at today's main energy. Let's see what's here for today's main energy, Spirit, for the collective. And we're going to go through the list shortly. Maybe I'll get a moderator on, maybe I won't. Hopefully I do. Let's have a look and see what's here for today. So go check out the dailies on the video section of my channel. Please bring me support there. Watch those. Even if you start the reading and hopefully you'll finish it, but if it doesn't, hit home with you, then it's not for you, but just go ahead and watch, see what's there. One message for the collective. Just one card for the main energy. Some of you may be feeling a lot more motivated. I'm getting the song Imagination, but not Imagine by John Lennon, the imagination. So something like that, all about needing to start really putting into practice and actioning some sort of thing you've wanted to do. I've always wanted to write a load of recipes out that I create myself, and I just never got around to doing it, or I don't know why, like taking photos. Not that I'm going to do a cookbook, although maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah, something about, thank you, Spirit, something, we've got two cards actually, something about imagining and also like actioning things you've always wanted to do. It's time to do so now. Okay, it's not time to sit and worry and mull about the past. I know it's really hard because we've been through some super difficult energies in March and April, and even like halfway through May, and even like literally right now while Pluto's in the ether. It's not like that's, difficult, and Pluto's going to be there till between now and September to really think about what you want to release and what you really need to deep think on. And we can do that, but don't ruminate too much, okay? Because then we can get into the victim mode, or we can get into the poor me mode, or we can get into the deep dark night of the soul. I'm not saying that isn't a bad thing to do, but there's moderation in everything. I hope that those that are online, please stay. Enjoy this collective for today. We have two cards. I talked about leaves. This came out in one of the readings last week. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. The leaves are falling. Like when the leaves fall, usually when the leaves fall, there's winter coming. Okay, so you may feel that there's something coming in that's gonna leave you. What am I picking up this card? When the leaves fall, there's a video out the other day that's called When the Leaves Fall, so go check that out. You might get more information on that. But there's something about transformation. This is very Scorpionic energy, and we just had that full moon in Scorpio, okay, and the card just fell. Renewal, revival, and progress. So with the changes, with the renewal that you're going through, with the death energy, with the transformation energy, it's really important to remain positive, okay, because after the leaves fall in autumn, you've got winter and all the trees are bare, and I'm getting that song. Although Lucifer and the sky is grey, California dreaming, California dreaming. Yeah, that one. Anyway, that may mean something. Some of you may be from California. We got this progress card, so we can look at like what's left behind. We can look at the bare facts of things as well. I'm just seeing like a winter tree. It's all bare. There's no leaves on it. Okay. And then we have watering can, ask for help and sharing burdens. Asking for help and sharing burdens. So I always ask for Spirit's guidance every day on a daily basis, through the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, as I go to sleep. I'm always asking Spirit to show me things, to help me make certain decisions and show me certain things that I can't see. So this, and there's more leaves on this card. So you may be feeling that things are falling away. Things are falling away. Okay, it could be raining where you are right now. For those of you, it is. But then there's two bees, one on each card. And bees talk about sweet results await. Okay, so let's pull out one of the animal oracles, because that's one of these cards about the bee. And also the dragonfly, which is truth descends illusion. Truth ascends illusion. So there's something about maybe something you think something's an illusion, or you've been living in a bit delusionary about something. Okay, and ask Spirit if that's the truth, if that's you, if that's your story. Ask Spirit to bring through some sort of truth here and show you, to cut through any illusions you may have as these changes are occurring. But I do feel like there's a period of, I think we feel this way, like we're lacking, we feel like nothing can get better, is because it has been really super difficult energy, right? It has. It's been disastrous for some. It's been like I fractured my shoulder mid-March, and since then it's just been, Spirit really wanted me to slow down. Spirit wanted me to really think about my life, think about what I really wanted. I watched a show, I think it was Darius Wright, and he was asking, I think it was him, sorry if it wasn't, but anyway, he was asking whether, like, if you were where you are now, I want you to ask yourselves all this question. If you are where you are now in 5 years' time, would you be happy? Okay. Would you be content? Would you be at peace if you were in 5 years' time exactly where you are today? For me, the answer would be yes. Okay. But is the answer yes for you? So I want you to ask yourself that question. There's something about needing to reclaim your power here and get super clear. And if I just sit down and journal my feelings out and don't do anything else, don't exercise, don't go out the house, whatever, it's a big part of reclaiming your power to get in touch with you. All right, you've got the lion spirit. I've seen a few lions on TV. I've been watching about the zoo over here in Bali. There's something about asking for help, sharing burdens, and now we've got you can overcome any obstacle. Right, so there is definitely changes. It is part of your healing. It's all about transformation. There's that butterfly spirit, and it is going to be beautiful, and things are going to get better. Okay, so let's see what tarot comes out with this. What tarot is here with this? Noxie, get ready with your question, please. I'm just going to refresh the feed because I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if the feed. Oh no, no one said anything since country. Okay, what do we have here with this renewal and reclaiming power, Spirit? What's this renewal and reclaiming power? You're exactly where you need to be. The Chariot's here in the upright. Spirit is supporting you. Spirit is helping you. Hi, Joe. Hi, love you too. Yeah, so you're exactly where you need to be, even though you feel like you have, the Justice card. That's double confirmation. You're exactly where you need to be. Things are moving in the right direction. If you're not feeling balanced, especially like with this Pluto energy, okay? So ask for help, share your burdens with Spirit, share your burdens with those closest to you that you can trust, and you can overcome this obstacle. It's like this hump of getting over. So exercise is good for that, going out for walks, going into nature, doing something you love and are passionate about, writing some lists, making sure you're sticking to those lists. And like if it's something like exercise and you haven't done it before, just do like 5 minutes a day until you build up to something, you know, more so. Okay, so you can overcome this by thinking positive. You can stand still right now. All right, Noxie, post your question. You can stand still right now. All right, it's important to know that. Damn it, I was going to bring my shadow, my dark and light magic deck down. I should get it because it's just reminded me. 6 of Cups, ask for help. So this came out in the reverse. This is a card of nostalgia. It can be family, it can be old memories. Spirit is saying to try and stay away of ruminating too much on the past. Okay, by sharing your burden with Spirit, you can let go of any past pain or hurt here with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Past emotional conversations. Perhaps I'm also hearing you're estranged from a family member or two. But that's the way it's supposed to be right now, because we've got Justice in the upright and the Chariot. Sometimes people are removed from our lives because not for a lesson we have to learn. Does that make sense? Not for a lesson that we have to learn. Maybe they need to be on their own. Maybe they need to see how hard things can be. Maybe they need to go through that to regain their power, okay? In whatever, you know, just personal power in general. Because we can rely upon people too much, or others can rely upon us, or others can rely upon other people too much, and we can enable them with things. And sometimes it is cruel to be kind, okay? Or kind to be cruel in a way. Not cruel as in nasty and like very, you know, but sometimes we have to let go of a person, or they're not in our life because they have a lesson to learn. All right, it's not necessarily us all the time that has that lesson to learn. I feel for a lot of you that are watching, or watching now on the live or after the live, you've already earned that. Interesting, you've earned that. I will be putting a weekend reading out on the video section of my channel for all signs for the weekend, by the way, so look out for that. Yeah, 4 of Cups. There's something again about being unbothered here. I think in Friday's reading, I talk about being unbothered. Someone could be trying to reach out for you. Someone for you or to you. Someone could be being a problem to you. It could be a family member. There could be a family, something that's broken down here. There's a need to be compassionate in the situation. Who is this 4 of Cups? I feel this is for a specific person. You may not want to be open to this person's emotions or apology. There's something here about forgiveness, like will you forgive this person? Do they deserve your time and energy, emotion? This could be to do with a mother figure. Okay. Now, I want you to look at Friday and Thursday's readings on the video section of my channel, because I'm getting those vibes here. This could have to do with a Virgo, a mother, someone that feels that, you know, you could have been estranged from this person for a while. Hold on a second. My cord on my pants is bothering me when I'm trying to shuffle. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, Ace of Wands. So for some of you, someone may be coming back in, a family member possibly from the past, and you are very unsure whether you want to trust this person. They could be going through something as well. But just know that you are on the right path. Whatever is going on, whatever renew, whatever changes, you're reclaiming your power. And you can overcome any obstacles. So just know that, okay? 100%. Noxie, let's look at your general. Welcome all, especially if you're new. Here, my dog is starting to carry on. And if he keeps barking, I'm going to have to bring him inside. I swear he does it just to come inside. Who knows? Maybe. Okay. Okay. Let's look at your main energy for this weekend. Mainly, let's have a look and see what cards Spirit is wanting me to use. Definitely one of these. And then we're going to go to the Psychic Tarot. Okay. For Noxie. I'm getting a message for country here. Sorry, Noxie, but it's just coming through. Like Spirit seems to be wanting to come in. And it is, I do feel like someone's passed on. countries. So I don't know if you know anyone called Ted or Eddie or Teddy or Edward, Ted or Teddy, but they've just come through and they're just like around. Okay, so just bear with me with that later. Ask them to step away because I'm doing someone else's reading. Okay, all right. So country, I don't know if you know anyone called Teddy, Edward, or anyone online. Actually, it might not be country. All right, let's have a look for Noxie. What's here? Thank you, Spirit. You got 2 cards. This is interesting. This came out in a private reading the other day. So you've got the butterfly spirit, okay? Transformation. We just talked about that in the general. Joy, beauty, and transience. So you're transcending. It always reminds me of the word ascending, the transcendence, going from one energy to another. And you've got power, courage, and strength. And that looks like a heart to me. So that may be significant to you. It looks like that acorn looks like the roots are in the tree, and it makes it look like a vein in the heart. Okay. Thank you, country. All right. Let's get the Psychic Tarot. That's your main energy. So, what energy can Noxie work with right now? What energy can Noxie work with? Crows may be significant. Butterflies, trees, seeds, leaves again is coming through here. Okay, there's something about a tree, family tree. What's the energy Noxie can work with? Michael's coming through. That could be Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's coming through. That's about protection. You're protected during this transformation. So you can work with your communication right now. So your communication is super, super important. You've got the throat chakra, which is the number 5, the 5th chakra. Changes in communication, the way you communicate, the way others communicate with you. You're definitely finishing a cycle here. A lot of people are with Pluto doing its 7-year transit. We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. I think you want to go after something new here. I think you really want brighter days, better days. I mean, we all do, but you're definitely wanting to work on something or move away or towards something. I think you're moving away towards something because this says moving on and this says positive movement forward. And positive movement forward is in your challenge position. So I think you want to move towards something or someone, and there's fear here. Okay, and you need to have the power and courage and strength to step into joy, to step into beauty, to change, to transform. There's those leaves falling again in this card. All right. So keep working hard on it. It may be a challenge, whatever you're working on, because this is 8 of Pentacles. It looks like sort of 6 of Swords energy, but it's not. It's the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, how can you work with this? So needing to... I'm getting the name Rebecca's coming through. I don't know if that means anything to you. How can you work with the challenge of not feeling you have the strength or courage to move forward? Or to trust in yourself that you're going to be able to achieve this. Yeah, set boundaries with others and but mainly yourself here. Ask Spirit for help. This is the number 7. So you have 6, 8, 7, 5, 6, 8, and then 7. So you may feel like you're starting something and then putting it down, and then a week later going back to it, and then doing it for a few days and then putting it down. So there's a back and forward, a push and pull energy, and you're not sure in yourself whether this direction is the right one, but you are moving into the light. Okay, you are moving towards the light. You are moving in the right direction. He has a compass in his hands. Okay, and he's walking towards the change. He's walking into the change from a difficult place. right? So you need to be very forceful with yourself here. Bottom of the deck, we have the heart chakra. So this is about whatever you do, do it with passion and love. Whatever you're moving towards, if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel like you have love and passion for it, don't do it, okay? It's simple as that, all right? But if you have a lot of like, I want to achieve this, this is something that's super important to me, then yeah, you need to be more setting boundaries here and look at the bigger picture. Spirit is asking you here to choose wisely. Another seven of cups. So the illusionary energy is coming up because of Pluto. So you could be like, is this the right decision or not? Like if I move towards this, it might set me back 5 years. Or if I move towards this and it doesn't work, then what am I going to do? You know, I'm going to have to go learn the lesson the hard way. And sometimes we do have to learn the lesson the hard way. But Spirit is saying this is positive movement forward and it is the right decision. You just need to sort of like sit with your emotions and see how you feel about this situation, whatever that means to you, okay? So look at the pros and cons of moving towards something new here and set boundaries with yourself. So a lot of the time we want to start something new, we want to do something and we want to put all our eggs in one basket and we want to spend so much time on it and then we exhaust ourselves and then we realize it's too hard work that we don't want to do, or something we didn't like, we thought we wanted to do but then don't want to do. But yeah, like Redbeard said, choices have to be made regardless, okay? So just be clear with what that means. Use your intuition and also ask Spirit for support, like in the collective that we just did. What blessings are coming in? What blessings are coming in? If anyone wants a private reading, by the way, I am open and available. Okay, two and cups. I wanted to say 2 of cups and 2 and cups. So there's definitely connection, maybe with a couple of people, but there's a spiritual union here. Okay, 2 of cups. This can be love, this can be romance. There's a blessing coming in regards to connecting with someone. We're going to clarify that. Connecting with someone here. This is a blessing coming your way. You've had to be very patient for this blessing to come in, for this love, relationship, friendship, whatever it is. So whatever you're wanting more in your life in regards to, you know, emotional support or a love partner, that is coming in. Okay. What is this 2 of cups as a blessing? 2 of cups. I'm getting the name Claude or Claudia as well. When names come through, I have to say them because, you know, they don't mean anything to me, but they're made to you or someone on the chat right now. Okay. Spiritual union. Yeah, 7 of Wands again. Okay, now this is now coming out. Hold on a second, because it's come out twice. It came out in the how to work with your challenge, and it's come out in your blessings. Someone may come into your life in the next couple of months. I'm going to say 2 to 8 weeks. I'm going to say someone could come into your life here, and you're like, why is this happening now? Like, I'm so busy. I'm trying to push forward in my plans, my project, my work, whatever. And like, do I have time for this? So you're going to have to fit this person into your schedule, and that may be a challenge. Okay. There's also something about working on trust as well. Allowing others to come into your life, especially like if you're looking for love, and trusting that person or that situation may be difficult. Okay. Because of whatever's happened in the past, whatever wall you built up, whatever barrier you put up to like protect your heart chakra. This is a soulmate. It could be a Libra as well. This is a soulmate. But you may really question this person's intentions. And you may, oh yes, and I was going to say, I feel like the 7 of Swords is going to come out, and there it is, okay. So this person, you may feel that they're coming in very immaturely. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. This person is a soulmate, but I feel that you're very guarded because of trust issues. Okay, so there is a need, and it's not someone I don't feel that you already know. I do feel that it's somebody new, but you're going to second guess this because you're going to be like guarded because of whatever's happened to you in the past. You're going to be super on guard here. What do they want from me? What are their intentions? Are they true? Is there something they're trying to take from me or get from me? Okay, so just look out for that there. All right, we won't go too much more into that. If anyone wants extensions on any of these mini reads, you can email me to get to the nuts and bolts of the reading. I like the Psychic Tarot today. I'm going to continue using them. I think I'm getting bitten by some mosquito. Oh my God. Honestly, this place. I'm going to have to do something here. Just hold on, guys, please. Okay. Who have we got next? I think it is... Who's next? Jasmine? Okay, I had to put some mosquito cream on, and I don't like really doing that, but sometimes you just have to over here. Okay. Okay, Jasmine, let's have a look at your general reading. We're going to look at the Green Witch's Oracle. I'm going to actually open the book and read from it as well. I forgot to do that with the others, but I should do, because it's the main overarching energy, right? 1 or 2 cards, please, Spirit. What do you have for Jasmine? Okay. What are you being patient about? Okay, there's something here you're being patient about or needing to be patient about. Let's have a look at the book. And I can't find it. Have you lost something? Are you looking for something? Okay, the number 65 may be significant, or the number 11, which is actually a master number. So, reflection. Are there lessons you can learn from a difficult situation that you haven't considered yet? Okay, and this is all about patience, this card, and reassessment. So maybe you're reassessing something, maybe you jump to conclusions about something in your own mind or with a person, and you may need to learn from this, or there may be a lesson within this. Chamomile may be significant, daisies may be significant, tea may be significant. This is the cup of tea card. Something is very foggy, something is not, like you don't know the whole truth. You're not sure if it's an illusion, you're not sure if you're right, if they're right, but there's something that you can learn from this, possibly about yourself, okay? And then we've got potion, invigoration and empowerment, okay? So the card potion, what is that asking you to reflect on? Let's have a look at that. Potion. I wish they put shit in alphabetical order in books, hey? I mean, a lot of books do, but some just don't. The number 39, number 12, the number 3 may be significant. This says, what energizes you on a daily basis? The Spirit's asking you, like, what is going to benefit you right now? What's going to energize you? What's going to help you? Are you learning something? Okay. Let's have a look. Something about learning something. Main energy. I am literally getting bitten, and it's probably just one mosquito, and it's so annoying. All right, you got the card of intuition. You're having the strength here right now to really look at what you're happy with on an emotional basis or not. Okay, you're not quite sure whether you are it's gonna fill your cup or not. You're not sure whether reassessing this situation, whatever's been difficult in the past, is or reassessing it is worth your energy or your time anymore. So this is, where are you putting your time? Where are you putting your time to self-empower yourself and invigorate yourself in some sort of way? And this could also be to do with, like, health stuff, like where you're putting things into your body. Pluto does ask us to look at addictions and things like that, and what we need to sort of like the darker underworld type of deep energies within. Okay, let's have a look at, it's quite a deep energy here. Meditation. What's externally influencing you? Prosperity begins. I feel there could be somebody else that's very successful in your life here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. That may mean something to you. I don't know if you're happy for this person or not. Let's have a look at your challenge. Current challenge. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. So this is like trust again. This is a big challenge for you to trust in your own intuition, in yourself, in spirit, in other people. Like I said, there could be somebody on the outside that you may be envious or jealous about. Now, you don't have to answer that, okay? They could be envious or jealous about you. There could be somebody here that is a challenge, that is negative, that is not very, that is pessimistic, that is not optimistic in their life, that doesn't see the glass as half full but half empty. So they could be a challenge, this person, all right? Let's have a look at how you can work with this challenge of trust, negative energy here. There's so much going on with Pluto being in the cosmos, like literally. Spiritual strength, Nine of Wands, protecting your energy. This is very like the last 2 days readings, like Thursday and tomorrow's reading, which I've done, but it isn't out yet, okay? Making sure that you're protecting your spiritual, having spiritual strength, and know that you are protected, but making sure that you really need to put that wall up a little bit, right? I would say if you feel intuitively, because that's in your main energy, like there's someone around you that wants what you have or is jealous or envious of you, and that's a challenge to you because you're just a good person, you want to do the right thing here, to have the spiritual strength to be on guard right now, and you are protected, okay? Hi Capricorn Sun. What does Spirit want you to focus on, and Spirit's advice here? Focus and advice. Patience. Don't we hate that word? Patience and planning. Seven of Pentacles. There's something about your security here, Jasmine. There's something about your security, your solidity, your safety. Someone is envious of what you have created. Okay? So it's really important to shift the energy, if you're feeling this, back onto yourself, to empower yourself. And the word patience has come up twice. So whatever you're planning for your future, especially if you want something new to begin, or you're learning something new, or you're wanting to look for a new job, or train in something, or study something, or go to a new career path, Spirit is saying you will get there, but you need to, yeah, that's a clarification beat, but you just do need to like really be patient with yourself here, okay? So you could be praying for something to come in here, all right? And it's definitely to do with your stability, maybe financially as well, okay? Because we've got a lot of like financial cards right in the middle of your reading here, all right? Blessing coming in the next 2 months, I'd say. Oh, wow. Material and spiritual prosperity. So if you are Six of Pentacles, things will work out, things will equal out. I think you're feeling especially emotionally bored right now, or there's something boring you, or you're feeling discontented in a romance or your relationships. There is people coming in to help, okay? And I do feel that if you're not partnered right now, you may be, but if you're not, there's definitely like romance energy coming in, but it could be like further on in 2026 or even in 2027. Let me have a look at what are you being patient about here, because there's a lot of patience energy. I do feel it's got to do with growth, with money, possibly. You've got leaves again. See all these little leaves falling? There's something about the end of the year from October onwards, or at least after summer, okay? Autumn energy here. Seven of Pentacles again. Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So when Spirit does that, it's basically saying, yeah, I'm like on the right, I'm on the money here, I'm on the right track here, okay? All right, let's see what else. So you are needing to wait, you're growing something financially, you're saving money possibly for something particular, I think you are. You may not be in a relationship. Now, if you are, you're worried about this relationship, but Spirit's saying not to worry. But you may not be in a relationship. We've got the Lovers and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you're waiting for your person to come in, or you're wondering where they are, your soulmate. Maybe you've been praying for this to happen, but I feel this is definitely financial. I mean, it could be love, but I feel it's definitely financial as well, okay? We got the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn. Okay, got the Three of Swords. Okay, I don't think like in the past, if you're in a relationship, you got much closure there. I think you got like, unfortunately, thank you, Elaine. I think you unfortunately got a toxic person in your past. Don't think too much on that. You're definitely like wanting, you could have dreams about this ex-person, or had a dream or thought about them lately as well. But Spirit wants you to really focus on your road ahead in regards to your money, okay? Your money's significant here, okay, and growing your finances. The Tower's here, so I don't want to leave it on that. What big change coming in? Love. Could be with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think that you're not ready for, and there's that Seven of Wands. So we had Seven of Wands twice now, Seven of Pentacles twice now. I think there is love coming into your life. There's a lot more spiritual strength coming in. You have Leo energy, spiritual strength, and the card of strength, okay? What else do we have? If anyone would like to donate, you can donate to skip the queue. It's $5 US and you will be next, for those of you who don't know. Nine of Pentacles. So you are definitely heading towards a period of time where you're able to, well, first of all, right now you're very good with it, like understanding. You're very good with understanding about people and their energies and who to stay away from and who's envious or jealous of you. You can see through others' mess. You're very intuitive in that way. And I think most people online right now watching and come on are, okay? And there is a relationship coming in for you. I feel it's more like towards the end of the year, okay? If you're single right now, there's someone coming in. Don't worry about when, Spirit's saying. Don't worry about when, okay? Know that they are. But it's more like September, October, or onwards, right? So just know that's coming in. All right, let's see who's next. Who is next? Kritika is next. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate you. Ow, my arm. Fuck. I get a lot of cramping. I'm going to the physio again today. That's why I can't like shuffle at the table. I can only shuffle on my lap. So just know that I'm shuffling on my lap, and I am shuffling. Okay, trust me. And it doesn't really hurt to do that. But I can't lift my arm up to the table. So I was really worried when that happened, my injury. And it's over 2 months ago now. Now I have to deal with physio because I can't lift my arm up. And that's going to be a lot of hard work and pain. But that's the way it is. Okay, Kritika, what future outcome with A? Am I on the right path? Is this a person you're relationship, platonic or romantic? Kritika, let's have a look and see. We're going to do past, present and future, and Spirit doesn't want me to use these cards for that question. The wisdom of the oracle though, I'm not doing too great. Elaine, I mean, I'm happy, I'm like well, like physically apart from my arm, But, you know, after 2 months of like pain, and it's hard, yeah? And seeing doctors and having x-rays and dealing with work, you know, people. It's just like on my primary job, like dealing with all the insurance. It's just, yeah, pain in the arse. All right. So let me know. We were friends before and now you're dating. Okay. All right. You're going to have to work hard on this relationship, or maybe this relationship feels hard work. Now, I'm going to say something and you can take it if you want to. It's up to you. But maybe not a break, but not like a break in a separation, but maybe like not seeing each other as much as you do, or not connecting, or not being available. Okay, now this person, they may be at a distance because I'm seeing like Two of Wands energy, but it may be like new in the way that you just started dating and you want to be with each other all the time. All right, there's something that's hard work, or it doesn't. Okay, Spirit's saying it shouldn't have to be hard work. So if you're finding the relationship's hard work in some sort of way, it shouldn't have to be. They may be a little controlling, or they may have changed in the way they control a situation here. I'm picking up control. Recent past, King of Swords in the World. So you started a new cycle with this person. You were friends and now you're lovers, okay? That's quite straightforward. We've got Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, but the King of Swords, he can be cutting with his words. He can be very like, my way or the highway. There could be like, there could have been some negative energy here in regards to your recent past. They could have said something, you could have said something that like you feel, who feels trapped here? Somebody feels a little trapped. Communication could be strained, or could have been really strained. Okay. Hi, Space Cowboy. Current energy. So there could have been control in the past. You are worried here. There's definitely worried. You're definitely up in your head about this relationship. You could have like had an argument, or had a petty squabble, or family could have been, or other people could have been involved in that as well. That's also coming through. I'm also hearing you bring about what you think about. So do you want this relationship to move forward in a positive way? You have to change your mindset, all right? Because there's a lot of worry here. What else do we have for Katika? Yeah, has there been a fight? Look at all these swords. You know, right now in the current energy, I feel that communication is strained. You're either worried about what he said to you, or he's worried about what you said to him. And there's definitely communication. There's something you feel that is hidden. You need to have the spiritual strength to use your intuition more here. Do you wish that you'd remained friends and that you hadn't gone into a relationship? I'm also picking that up too. Or maybe that's their feelings, but we're looking at like what's going to happen with this person, basically. So we'll look at future energy. There's changes in communication. There is worry on your part, right? There's definitely worry here. You feel something's being hidden. You feel possibly that there needs to be more communication, or quicker communication. Like you may text him and he doesn't text you back for like 10 hours, or there's something here about you want something to come in, or you're worried there's going to be a conversation that could lead to conflict. Or there is a conversation going on right now that's leading to conflict. Remember, Pluto's there as well. And look online on the astrology about what for the rest of the year, Pluto, and how it's going to affect your sign, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, just look into the astrology on YouTube. You'll find something there. Okay, let's look at the future. This relationship isn't all you expected it to be. I'm also picking that up. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not clear. You're not clear whether you want to continue working on this in the near future. Perhaps things are said in haste. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine here. They could be really focused on their work, their job. They could be not trusting you. Please don't keep putting another question in the feed, Hanara. Don't put it in the feed because you will be deleted if you keep like spamming. Okay. There's something here that you guys need to sort of like get to know each other about. You need to have a joint interest that is solid, that you're going to be able to learn from each other and learn something together. So it's almost like having a shared hobby. Now, it doesn't mean to say that, you know, it won't work if you don't. It's just it would be beneficial to you if you did. Okay. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which is what's coming up towards you. There needs to be more ground. You need to be grounded more. You need to definitely ground more and not worry so much, because this is right in the middle of your reading, this Nine of Swords, and I feel there's just a lot of worry. You may decide not to work on this anymore. This person may be just too focused on their job or their material. There's something here about being materialistic possibly. But you need to, there's something here about needing to learn more about each other, like needing to get to know each other more. That was your reading. I think Country was next. I'm pretty sure Country was next. Or is it Ermel? Oh my God, that person. I'm going to delete that person. Hide user from channel. Sorry, Hanara. Okay. Ermel and then Country. Ermel and then Country. If you're new here, please subscribe, please like and share. All the videos for this week, the dailies, are on the video section of my channel. I will be doing a weekly special today that will also be on the video section of my channel, so please go check that, and that will be like a weekend special read for all signs. Actually might do that live after this. All right, let's have a look at a general for you, Mel. I'm just going to go turn my air conditioning on. If I put the air conditioner on in the bedroom, it sort of comes through the house, because I don't have it in the main property. Okay. So I am currently in Bali in Indonesia. Okay, I'm currently here for 2 to 3 months to recover from my arm injury, to go to like rehab and stuff. So I will be try and go on live around 4 to 5 times a week. Okay, I'll be putting dailies out every day. Okay, and shorts out every couple of days. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. What do I want to use, ML? What do I want to use? I want to use the animal deck for you. Okay. Hi everybody that's coming on. I hope that you are. Thanks for helping out. Now I have to shuffle down on my lap, okay? So just bear with me. Ermel. What's here for Ermel? Australia, maybe significant. We've got the koala spirit here. Also the number 35, the number 8. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? Could be to do with love. Oh, you have the bee spirit. So go look at the general at the beginning of this reading if you weren't here at this live. And if you were, go and watch it again, okay? Spirit is really trying to help you. Spirit has a plan for you, okay? And it's a good plan because the bee spirit is a beautiful card. It says sweet results await. So you're waiting for something to come in. Spirit has your back here. Spirit has a plan. Spirit knows the outcome. You're exactly where you need to be. So just keep waiting. Spirit's saying it won't be long, or something like the answer will come in. It won't be long. Okay. It won't be long. The answer's coming. Be patient. Be grounded. The koala is that earth spirit, and we've got earth and air energy here. What else do we have? I mean, you could arguably say that all the animal spirits are earth energy, right? Because everything ultimately comes from the earth, and that's why it's important. Like, it's earth always first as the grounded star signs, right? Not to say that everybody else isn't, but you've got the water and the air elements. Everything is basically, if the earth wasn't there, you wouldn't have any of the other stuff, right? And the fire, and right, but so and earth and fire are very closely related, but they're definitely the original yin yang of everything. Okay. Earth and fire. All right, so freedom is yours. So some news is going to come in that is going to bring you a lot of freedom. It's going to bring you a lot more balance. So right now you're being super patient. Spirit wants you to know that they can see this. They can see that you're patient. This could have to do with a relationship as well. Perhaps you're feeling lately like you don't want to put like work with others. I'm getting as well, like don't want to work with others, or you'd rather do things on your own, or rather figure out the answer by yourself. Okay. You're getting curious. You're really curious about something here. So keep being curious. Maybe you're researching something, studying something, wanting like more information here. Maybe you're looking at somebody else. Maybe you're interested in someone. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Ten of Pentacles. You're trying figure out how you can get this Ten of Pentacles, right? And it's got a lot to do with your fire energy. It could be someone from your past, or something from your past, or going back to like past studies or a past field of work, or there's something here where you're waiting and you're curious and you really have your eyes on this prize. Spirit's saying you will receive it, but you're going to receive it in a different way than you thought you were going to receive it, okay? What external influence is here for Ermel? External influence? What's externally influencing you? Six of Pentacles. There's a lot here about money, material gain, okay? If this has got to do with a love relationship, because that just keeps popping in my head, but it may not, but if this is, you're just like really looking for someone who's really going to tick all the boxes, okay? You're not interested in anyone that's not equal with your energy at all. If this is financial, like you will get something here or receive something, especially financially, from like a boss, a bonus. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Someone's giving you something here, giving you their time, giving you their energy, giving you money, you receiving money. Yeah. There's something coming here that's going to elevate you. Now, this can be love. It could be love, all right? Because it just keeps showing up. Wow. The Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. What's your challenge? So you're changing. There's elevation. Definitely look at the general again, because the death energy was in there with the butterfly spirit that came out twice. The bee spirit came out twice. So go check that out again. Somebody's recognizing you here. Could be a King of Cups. Could be a male, a masculine water sign possibly that is supporting you in your career, or a friend as well. Okay, you could be that person that's supporting yourself, that's really focusing on this Ten of Pentacles, like your complete abundance. What does that mean to you? Okay, but you will get the freedom you want. You will get what you want out of this. You have 6 here, 4, which is about stability, 13, 8, 7 is spirit support. Okay, yeah, so you have the King of Swords. They're a challenge. They're in your challenge position. I feel this is a person. I don't feel that this is your mentor. I feel this is a person, a specific person. Why is, there could be someone in your family, it could be a father. Why is the King of Swords a challenge? Why is the King of Swords a challenge? Why is this person challenging you, or being a challenge, or being difficult? Yeah, they're making you unfocused or unclear on an emotional level. So if this is love, this person is challenging you to possibly even look at how you feel emotionally. Now, this doesn't have to be love. This can be like, oh, this is interesting. There could be a male in your life. Now, it can be a brother, it can be a father, whatever. It can be a friend that's seeing the truth, seeing how you are, seeing how you operate, seeing how you're going through life, seeing you on a day-to-day basis, and they're trying to help you. But you're seeing it as a challenge because you think they're just confusing you, but they're actually seeing more than you see about yourself. We'll be taking a break in a second, guys. And you're on guard with this person. It could be a female. It doesn't have to be a male just because it's the King of Swords. This could be someone in your life you feel is like controlling. So this could be a sister, all right? But you're seeing them as a challenge, but they're trying to help you. So just know that this person, even though you see them as a challenge, they're trying to help, okay? And you're being guarded because you want to do it your way, or you want to feel that they're being defensive, or you're being defensive because maybe it's the way they're saying it, but they love you and they're trying to help you. Okay, so Irma, I don't know what that's about. How can you work with this? How can Irma work with this energy? How can Irma work with the energy? Show me a court card. Oh, the Devil. So this is taking what is constructive as criticism and taking it and using it. Okay, taking constructive criticism, or leaving what is going to support you and leaving what you know definitely doesn't support you in whatever this person is trying to do. But I don't feel this person is bad energy. I think you just want to be free and independent and make your own decisions, and this person is here like challenging that a little bit. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't see that person. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should like handle your money this way. It's that type of energy. So how can you work with this? You can bind yourself to what is going to be useful to you, and you can release what doesn't, okay? After all, it is your life and you do need to make your own decisions. This person is just trying to help. Focus on advice. Yeah, you're not trusting. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? So there's someone in your life that is either stepping in to your business, and this may come up, this may be happening soon and not has happened. Okay, if that makes sense. This may be coming up soon. So if you're not understanding this, or this is not resonating, this is coming up soon. Focus on advice. 3 of Swords, work on your heart chakra and work on your throat chakra. There is something about your communication or bettering yourself in how you communicate. And also, like Spirit saying, don't worry about the past, what people have said. They're not trying to hurt you. They're just trying to help you. Okay, and emotionally it's hitting some sort of nerve for some reason, or a chord for some reason. You think they're on the attack when really they're trying to help. So take what you want from it and leave the rest, right? And keep focusing on your 10 of Pentacles. Let's have a look at your blessing. We want a blessing here. I like pulling out the blessing at the last card, and then what you don't see coming the most underneath the deck. Blessing, please, Spirit. What does Irma have coming up? Oh, nice. peaceful home environment, peaceful work environment, where you work, where you live. There's more security coming in for you. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be mother, father figure. Oh, she wasn't in reverse. Sorry, I did that. The Queen of Swords. So this could be mother, father figures. Okay. I'm just going to say these people, if they're mother, father, sisters, brothers, they really have your best interests at heart. They don't want you to be emotionally disappointed with something you made. They think you're going to start and not finish, or you think like they think there's a person that's not great for you. So like, I wouldn't worry about this too much. Just keep aiming towards what you want, okay? But if anyone is trying to interfere, they're just trying to help. I don't feel it's a negative energy, okay? I'm going to have a quick break, guys. It's super hot here. Oh my God. It's like, what time is it? It's like 8:30 in the morning. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know. I think it's earlier. What time is it? And it's just so hot. It's 8:45 my time, okay? Give me a second, guys. Okay, there's been a change of plans this weekend. I'm glad I got that information before I bought tickets to something else, thank God. I was going to go somewhere and now my friends have decided they don't want to go there anymore. So, you know, there's more of them than me, so I'm just going to make, you know, go, okay, we'll go there then. So I won't be too long. I think country is next, then Elaine, then Redbeard, Cap, it's Redbeard, Priya, or Pri, the space cowboy, princess, country, general please, was the person who came through Terry. He also called himself Hakeem, or is it my ex-father-in-law, Mr. Teddy, real name Alf, or my dad Tab, some quotes Tabby. While I'm meditating on that, I'm going to ask them to come through again, and hopefully we get some action on the EMF meter when they do come in, because that usually causes that to spike to red, or at least orange, when spirit comes through. So I'm just going to have a quick break. I'm going to have a chat with spirit, okay, and I won't be too long. Okay, country, let's have a look at who or what is coming through for you today and what you need to know most. And if spirit comes through, they come through. Okay, just a second. I'm not getting anyone through. I'm not going to make shit up. It's not coming through at the moment. We'll just see what comes through. And if they want to come in, whoever it was before that came through, or if they've already gone and they wanted you to know that they're around you and they're here. But there's definitely was somebody came through before, but I'm not picking up whether it was Tad, but I did get Ted or Teddy. Okay, Teddy very significantly. So whoever that resonates, you know, that resonates with you. If they want to come through again, they will. Like I said, if they don't, they don't. Otherwise, we'll just do a general and see what happens. Okay. What's the main energy for you right now? Main energy for country, please, spirit. Main energy for country. Joy, happiness, lovely, resonance, healing, growth. 8 is also on the screen right now. So we have 8 with resonance, joy, happiness. So there's definitely this spirit wants you to be happy right now. Spirit wants you to know that you're definitely in the right place, even though you don't think you possibly are. There's something about your environment, your home as well, because I just said place. This could be to do with work. Let's have a look at recent past. Recent past for country. And I'm asking spirit to come through. There's something about remembering a time with Ted or Teddy. There's something about remembering. Do you remember the time? They're sort of like, they're sort of wanting to come in. They're sort of behind me to my left, but they're not like showing up significantly. Okay, 10 of Swords. What ended? There was a contract that ended. Could have been with a person, all right? But it led you towards more success. Definitely a lot more success, all right? So something happened, something ended, but it led you towards more success in the future. You may have been juggling a lot in the recent past. Financially, should I do this? Should I do that? Things could have been a bit rocky. I mean, the EMS spiked a little bit. Things definitely could have been a bit rocky. So Spirit, if you want to come through, please come in. Touch this device, let us know you're here. Let country see that you're here. If you are, come in. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is a very like struggling energy. Like before it, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a new beginning, a new start, possibly in a job or a financial situation. And then you start doubting yourself. Have I taken on too much? Is this really what I want to do? Am I overloading myself? I ended this thing and then I've stepped sort of like, you feel like, oh, I've stepped out of the frying pan into the fire type of energy. Like, is this what I really want? This is a lot of work. There's a lot of up and downs in this energy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is this right? I'm not sure. Okay. So perhaps you've been juggling a lot in the recent past. And it's Spirit is saying sort of like to get clear, or you've got clear. With Spirit support possibly here, with the bird above the Queen of Swords, you've got very clear Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You don't have to be that sign. It could be your rising or not at all. It doesn't matter. But this is just about clarity, stepping in power in some sort of capacity. And remember, this is recent past energy. Okay, let's have a look at present. There's something about coral. Now that could be a name, but they're showing me as C-O-R-A-L, which is the word to do with maybe you've got a piece of coral, or I don't know why that's significant, but it's come through coral. Maybe somebody's name is Coral. Okay, let's look at present energy. Present energy. Okay, 5 of Wands, very conflicted still. possibly about the situation we just talked about. Definitely could be a work situation, career. I don't feel it's a particular person. I do feel it's career related or money created. You've created something. You've created this situation. Now you feel like you just need to stick at it. There could be competition around you. There could be petty arguments around you right now. You don't want to be in this business, like you don't suffer fools lightly, Spirit's saying. So there could be some foolish people around you, silly people, immature people, people vying for your attention, or people trying to get to the top, possibly in career. Okay, let me know if this resonates. Let's look at the present. Okay, Four of Cups. So you don't have a major card yet. Now, not to downplay the minor cards, but you are questioning here whether what you took on in the recent past is right for you. You're not sure if you want to put your emotion or time into it anymore. Four of Cups. It's not fulfilling you. There's some sort of discontentment here, or even boredom. Could be a person, but it's not really showing up as a person. It's more like a situation, like a job situation. You may feel like you're struggling in some sort of way. You may be worried that this opportunity, see that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, is not actually what you should be doing. But you do have the card of joy and growth as your main energy. Okay, let's have a look at another one for the present. Yeah, you want more excitement. You want more excitement here. You want action. You want fire energy, right? You want fire energy. And there is the Page of Pentacles. So perhaps you're thinking of learning something new and turning to something else instead of what you originally decided. Okay. You're looking at new ways to make money. Page of Pentacles. You're looking at new career paths, possibly study. Page of Pentacles is definitely my study card. He's my let's learn something new. And you're needing to communicate this with an outside source, an external source, whether it's like going online and looking for courses that you are interested in, or even like college, and thinking how you can possibly in 2027, like at the beginning of the year, start a new, or even the summer, start like a new course that's going to lead you on a path of something you really want to do. So there's something here definitely about needing to make different choices and make more money in some sort of way, or new money, because the Page of Pentacles is new money. Let's have a look at near future. Strength card, very nice. And that is 8. So you had 8, 8 and 8 on the screen before. So go ahead and look at what that means. I do feel there's a masculine coming in. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo. Here's that fire energy coming in. This is the passion. You want the passion, you want the excitement. You want to bring your ideas to life. You want to bring, right, what you've imagined to the tangible. And it's coming in. And August is going to be very significant for you, okay? August is going to be significant. So I don't know where you live, but I know in the Southern Hemisphere, we start college or university in the end of January, beginning of February. And I think in America, I know the UK, they start mid-year. Like we call it mid-year here because it's like not the beginning, but it's like the beginning of your year. So there's something here about that. August time, applying for something. Definitely studies coming through. Going after what you've always wanted to do. Yeah, going after what you've always wanted to do. Yeah, being very clear and going after what you've always wanted to do. Like, don't let go of that dream. Four of Pentacles, hang on to that dream. Whatever it is you want to learn. Because I feel with some planning, especially financially planning, you can do something, especially in August, okay? Let's see what else. Next card. You are being supported by Spirit, okay? Wow, and as I said that, the High Priestess comes out. Yeah, so there is a lot of spiritual support, and they are with you to walk away from whatever you're doing now and walk towards this study that you intuitively know you really want to do, okay? That was your reading. All right, Elaine, you're next. Post your question. If anyone wants a free reading, there is a list. So just talk to me or Elaine, we'll put you on the list. Elaine is next, then Redbeard, if you are here. Elaine, I'm going to use the light seers. It's really calling to me. I'm hearing the name Miriam or Marilyn. So Miriam, Marilyn Monroe may have inspired you a lot as well. I'm picking that up. Or something to do with fashion and art, possibly photography here. I don't know if that means anything to you. We'll just move forward with your reading. Marilyn, Miriam. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know? What is Spirit trying to show, Elaine? They're trying to show you something more than tell you something. Okay? They're trying to show you something more than tell you something. So, images, pictures. Yeah. They're trying, okay. All right. So, crown chakra. The reason why I'm like sighing, it is like, yeah, Spirit is trying to show you something more than tell you something, but they're also trying to tell you something, right? This is the Ace of Swords. This is communication from the crown chakra, from Spirit, okay? If your head's been feeling in a spiral, Spirit wants you to go up, 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 up through your crown chakra, right? To get the answers. Something needs to end. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We do have Pluto there. And I wish I'd had a warning because I didn't know about the Pluto thing until the other day. And I was like, shit, we've just been through March and April. Now we've got to deal with fucking Pluto till September 17th. Anyway. So just bearing that in mind, go ahead and look at some Pluto astrology. What's going on for your sign? Spirit's trying to give you spiritual strength here, stop you from worrying about something, right? 9 of Wands energy. You're moving, you need to move on from something or somebody, okay? The Spirit's trying to give you that clarity to go in a different direction. It's very complicated. You won't be able to see it on this card, even if I brought it up to the camera, but it's showing equations, like really complex equations below her head. So there may be something in the back of your mind that is just like you're going over again and again and again. It just seems super complicated, okay? Nose ring may be significant. Okay, what else? Spirit's trying to give you spiritual strength. You're building a wall because you want to pursue something, but Spirit's saying it needs to be released. And they want you to be aware. More crown chakra energy. You need to do a crown chakra meditation, like big time. 2 crown chakra. And this is like to meet your spirit guides and ask them, okay? And you will get the enlightenment that you need. You will get the message. That's the Star card, okay? And you will have positive movement forward. 2 more cards. I'm getting evening something out here. It doesn't have to be that complicated, Spirit saying. They don't want you to feel the complication, right? There is a pause right now. There's that staircase straight up to the crown chakra again. So meeting your spirit guide meditation, you get the answers. There's a lot. He's very happy, he, she, whatever, very happy here with the answer, okay, when you speak to Spirit. So basically 3 of these cards are talking about crown chakra, and if you talk with the Star card as well, which is more light, you'll get enlightenment here, okay? Let's get something more specific, Spirit. Show me what this is about. You're definitely in Hanged Man, and actually even the Hanged Man has got the crown chakra here at the bottom of the head, at the top of the head. Okay. The Magician, you are the Magician. You can create anything. Virgo, Gemini energy, okay, at the bottom of the deck. Enlightenment, Judgment energy. You are changing. Things are changing. Nothing's going to be the same again once you get this information from Spirit, but you've got to ask Spirit. Like, asking me is not going to work today. Okay, you have, because you have the power, you are the Magician to do this yourself and to find out, okay? It's got a lot to do with your passion and your joy and starting something new. This is going on a new adventure. It's definitely about going on a new adventure. Give me more, Spirit, please. Trying something new, taking the risk. The tower fell on the floor. Okay, so the tower, it's like avoiding a tower. If you continue in the same way, doing what you're doing, living how you're living, with the people you're living with possibly, like that answer is coming from Spirit, okay? But that you're going to have to find out. But you can avoid the tower if you change something. If you continue doing what you're doing, that you know you need to release, then Spirit will cause a tower, okay? Ten of Pentacles. So there is some confusion here with the Seven of Cups. This is sort of like faking it until you make it energy. It can be to do with relationships as well. There's this need here to follow your own intuition and your heart. And again, there's that crown chakra. See the crown way above her head? This is actually the galactic chakra energy. If you want to go ahead and look at galactic chakra online and get more information about that, there's lots of information there as well. Okay, so take the rest you need, do the meditation you need, do the crown chakra meditation. What's at the bottom of this deck? Truth. You will get the truth, right? You will get the enlightenment. You will be able to walk through that new doorway and away from what you don't need to do or you shouldn't be doing, and you can reach for your star. So you got the star energy twice. There's that crown chakra again, looking to Spirit for the answers. Spirit's really encouraging you to meditate here, okay? That was your reading. Let's have a look at the next person. Joe, post your question. You forgot to put Joe on the list, Elaine. Red beard. Joe is first. Joe, if you're there, post your question. If anyone would like a personal reading, I'm available for personal readings right now. You can just contact me. We'll just wait for Joe for 30 seconds and then we'll move on to Redbeard. Okay. Just give her a second, Elaine, please. Shuffling for Joe right now, Spirit. Show me clearly what Joe needs to know. To the future. Oh, interesting. Hi, Firebird. How are you? Okay, just going to do some. Hi NYC, how you going? Hi Princess Leah, how are you? Just bear with me guys, just gonna light this sage up. I'm getting there, Firebird, with my arm. It's gonna be another couple of months, I think, till that's fully ready to be used and be able to go back to work, but that's the breaks. Okay. Okay, let's see, who is next? Redbeard, are you there? Okay, let's have a look at Joe's reading. Hi Joe, let's have a look and see what we have for you. General energy. General energy for Joe right now. Okay, two cards have come out for you. The number 27, the number 9, the number 13, or the number 4. I think this is about me, Joe. I actually do. But anyway, so we've got exchanging gifts. So perhaps someone is wanting to gift you something, support you with something. The cat's reaching up here. You could, like, you know, there's a tabby cat here. So you could actually see a tabby cat in your environment. If you do know that this message is definitely trying to get your attention. Someone has a mask on here. There's a ball of wool in this card, and the fairy is giving the cat, which is you, a star. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. The fairy is giving the cat the star. Now, number 27 breaks down to a 9, so you may be guarded about this or unsure about this. 9 is Virgo energy. We also have the fork in the road, so you're stalling here. You're sitting on something. Someone's trying to give you something, and you're like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether I want it, whether I don't want it. You feel that you're tied to something, but actually, see, if you look at this llama, or is it a llama? It looks like a llama, like the face looks like a llama, but it has stag's ears on it. There's something about wisdom. You're trying to get the answer within right now, what to do with the situation, whether you want to take support from this person or not, and you're not doing anything. But the lead that this stag is attached to, this pole, is actually not attached. So you can, like, walk away from the person, or you can walk towards the person. Okay, so fork in the road. There may be a little voice in your head, and you need to listen to that voice saying what you should do or what you shouldn't do in this situation. So currently someone's trying to possibly say, let's do this will be good, and you're like, I'm not sure, I need more information, I need to take my time. All right, so let's look at recent, past, present, and future, and this can bring anything out. Okay, might not have anything to do with the situation. The Chariot in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse. So in the recent past, you haven't been feeling yourself at all. You may have literally found it hard to travel or move at all. I mean, I know this is the case in some capacity with you. The number 7. Okay. You also want to create something, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse, and it's been very hard to find the motivation, the fire, the passion to actually move on something. Okay, so let's keep shuffling. That's the recent past. Okay. All these cards coming out in the reverse. You've got the 7 of Wands. So in the upright, the 7 of Wands is like getting information from all angles in the recent past. This is like people like contacting you. This is like, you're like, no, I just want to be at peace here. I just want to, like, tune into my higher self and know what I want to do. In the reverse, it's like maybe you've got some sort of clarity about what that is. Okay. There's something about the voices in your head. There's also something about the movie, either the movie Back to the Future, or because the first message I got for you is Back to the Future. So you want to go back to the future? You want to go back to somewhere you want to spend time with, or time in the future? Okay. This isn't making sense to me, but it may make sense to you. Okay. Back to the future, going back to something you want to bring into your future, going back to an idea. Yeah, you haven't, right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. All these cards are coming out in the reverse for your recent past. You're not getting the clarity, you're not sure which direction you want to go in, or you know it but you can't do it. And then the 7 of Wands is like just being very guarded against other people's energy, but starting to break some sort of wall down with this. But you still haven't in the recent past got the clarity. Now, it may have to do with the situation we talked about in the beginning, or it may have to do with just life in general. Okay, let's have a look at present. You've got the 3 of Cups in the bottom of the deck, so that's socializing, getting together with people, family or friends, having fun, having a good time, wanting to feel free, wanting to go back to some sort of youthful disposition as well. You've got the devil, right? Present energy, something holding you back. Possibly something or someone tempting you. It's like people are coming at you right now or wanting answers, and you're at this fork in the road and you just don't want to be puppeteered. There's something about, just let me get my head straight and then I'll make a decision here. Okay. The pentacle may be significant to you. Capricorn energy. So I know you're a Taurus, like earth energy here. Capricorn rising energy, possibly. You know, I know you're not a sun, but I don't know if you're rising Capricorn. But I do feel this is other people or situations trying to like lead you or tempt you, and you're like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. Again, in reverse, Eight of Cups, you're not ready to walk away or walk towards something, but it is in the reverse. There's something emotional here that you don't want to face or look at. Okay. What else do we have? Queen of Wands. So your spark is coming back. Let me just sit on this a second. There's something about going through some sort of period of healing, and this can be physical, but it's more emotional healing. You're going through some sort of emotional healing, and you're not being tempted by other people expecting you to do something they want you to do, or open up emotionally because, you know, they don't, so why should you, type of energy. It's almost like this is somebody else in your life right now. So I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck in a second, but there's something here about somebody else, and you're looking at them and going, yeah, let's see how you deal with that. Or, yeah, let's see how this affects you. I'm not keen on this energy. Hold on a second. Not keen on this energy. So just be careful not to, like, there's a need to show more empathy here in a situation, okay, with a person. So we'll clarify that in a minute. Let's look at future energy. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Crows may be significant, bats. We also had a crow on one of the other cards as well. We have a monkey, an owl, and I'm pretty much sure, and of course horses with the Chariot. Right, wise, and another owl on the King of Swords. So the owl spirit is needing to see clearly. So in the past you haven't, in the near future you definitely know which direction you want to go in with something. You're very clear on it, and it's definitely the Wheel of Fortune. There's something coming in, and I'm going to clarify that as well. I'm not keen on this energy that you're sitting in here. All right. Right now, I'm not keen on that, but we'll have a look at what that is in a second. But things are looking like a lot better in the near future. You may hear some good news. It could be about money. We're going to clarify that too. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, an offer of money. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Family, legacy. Okay, what else do we have here? Five of Pentacles wanting to come out. The Wheel, the King of Swords. So you're getting very clear on what you're running towards here. You're getting very clear and very balanced. And the Wheel's right here. But there's also a smugness here in the present energy. All right, the Empress, nice. That's Taurus, Libra. So there's something about living the life you've been accustomed to, or living the life you want to be accustomed to. This could be something you're manifesting in speaking out. Okay, I'm going to do one shuffle. Yeah, there's something you can't see coming. Could be to do with a Virgo or a Gemini. Here's the offer again that we talked about before. Okay, what I'm going to do is just clarify the current energy, because I don't like the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I feel the Queen of Wands is you saying to someone or feeling about someone, oh, you thought you could do this? Well, let's see how you cope with this. So just be careful that you're not projecting any, like if something's going on with someone in their life, just make sure, because we can do it all the time, like projecting any like energy of, yeah, this is your karma type of energy. Okay, all right, let's have a look. Okay, this card, yeah, there's the Devil. All right, so the message that's coming out is going to come out here is very important. Okay, bottom of the deck, currently deciding on possibly travel, currently deciding on like you know, the Ace of Pentacles is before the Two of Pentacles, so you have a brilliant idea. We saw it just before. And then you're like saying with the Devil, what do I keep and what do I release? Okay. Why is the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Cups in reverse here? Five of Swords, conflict, other people having difficulty with conflict in their life, communication, someone wanting to reach out and communicate, and you're like, you weren't there for me. So that type of energy. I do feel it's family in some capacity. So you may hear about something or someone. Yeah, the moon could be around the weekend as well, because we've got the new moon on the 17th of March, the 17th of May in Australia. Okay, so it is the new moon. I do feel that you are getting a really good grip on an idea that you want to really push forward. You have your vision on the wheel of fortune. You're looking back at the past a little bit in the future, but I don't think that's going to like affect you too much. You're moving into Empress mode, right? But this current energy I do not like, right? Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Someone is conflicted or having conflict with finding it very difficult to have their new beginning. And just be careful you're not like going, told you so, or this is your karma type of energy, or even feeling it or thinking it. Ten of Pentacles is here again, okay, because it came out in the Light Seers deck. I feel there's some exciting news coming in that you're going to receive. Could be from a Queen of Wands. It could be to do with money, money that you didn't realize you had, or money coming in, and you're like, wow, I can do what I want now. I can really pour into myself. Okay, I don't think there's too much coming out. Why is the Wheel here? I'm going to put these cards back, because if the Ten of Pentacles comes out again, okay, I want it to come out on that Wheel. Why is the Wheel here? The Fool. Something's allowing you or facilitating a new beginning. Who or what is facilitating the new beginning? Business, work is coming through. Aries, Libra. Aries, Libra with the Fool. Three of Cups, definitely a celebration. So there's definitely something coming in. Could be from a Virgo, but we've got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That is going to, and it's part of your birthright. I just want to say whatever's coming in is part of your story. Like, it's part of your story. The Lovers, someone you care about very much, someone you have a beautiful connection with. I have got no idea what this is about, okay? So this is future energy. It's like all of a sudden you get clear on what you want to do. And then, bang, the Wheel comes in, and it's like reward for knowing what you want to do moving forward, okay? Like knowing what you want. Could be to do with a home. It's Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel it's financial. Magician, again, Virgo, Gemini energy. Could be a female that gives you a new beginning. Interesting. Okay, or an idea from a female, or you're getting like study through a female. But I'm not getting the study energy, like I'm not getting any pages here. And you're going to be able to begin something like, there's the Wheel again. So when things like that happen and the Wheel comes out twice, or the Ten of Pentacles comes out twice, like there's something in this for sure, okay? something really important. And it's almost like Six of Cups. It's part of your legacy. It's part of your journey. It's exciting news. There we go. Give me more, Spirit. Show me. Could be from a masculine, but it's could be from someone who's very established as well. Female, male, whatever. Okay, give me more. Show me what this exciting news is. What's this exciting news? Definitely could be to do with a home or someone who owns a home. Give me more, please, Spirit. Show me this is very specific, Spirit. Something that's going to make you very happy. Something that's going to help you travel or give you, yeah, it's going to change a lot of things, but in a very good way. Show me who or what this is from. Six of Pentacles. There's definitely money here. You're going to be able to put down a burden about finances. Okay, you're not going to be confused anymore. The Ace of Swords just came out. And there's the Empress again. So, yeah, I mean, it's not showing me anything. There may be legal things attached to this finance. It's really exciting. It's really exciting news because it is news. You've got the Knight of Wands, good news coming in, exciting news. And then you've got the World, the Wheel, the Sun, it's like once you get this exciting news, everything changes. I'm going to split the deck. Four of Swords. This is something you've been manifesting or trying like to pray for. Nine of Pentacles again on the split. Okay, so that's your reading. Who is next? Redbeard, if you're there, post your question. We've got 8 people online. Now I'm sure not all those 8 people are waiting for readings. Maybe some of them are just watching. Redbeard, are you there? I will be leaving the feed very soon, guys. I'm going to do a weekend special live after this live. Probably like half an hour after this live. I'm going to talk to Joe first because I want to know what's going on because I'm nosy. Okay. Redbeard, are you there? Who is here, please? I've got 6 people sitting online and no one's talking, so please talk to me. Let me know if you're here, if you want a reading. Okay, sky's the limit. You can put, oh, Firebird. I'm after, yeah, but they're not here, Firebird. So Firebird, post your question, and then I'm going to do Space Cowboy. So Firebird, then Space Cowboy. I'm making a new list because if people go on and off and then they come back, well, tough luck. They can't stay on and be patient. That's not my problem, okay? Other people are waiting. Sky's the limit. I've put you on the list as well. So I'm just going to take a quick break. I won't be too long, like 2-3 minutes. And we'll push forward with your reading, and I'll just have a little bit of a meditation. Ow, my arm. A little bit of a meditation on your energy. Firebird, what does Scorpio want to express to me if he could? Friend, crush, fallout. Okay, I won't be too long. Okay, and we're back. If anyone wants a private reading, by the way, you can contact me. I'm available. Firebird, let's have a look and see what the Scorpio want to express to me. If he could, friend, crush, fallout. Let's have a look and see what is here. What is their energy, please? Show me their energy and your energy, Firebird. What energy do we have for Firebird? I feel there's a lot of loyalty here. I feel this person really does put you on a pedestal, or you put them on a pedestal. Show me one card, please, Spirit. Yeah, but there's a trust issue, and you just want peace in the relationship. But there's like someone doesn't trust you, or you don't trust. Hey, my dog has taken something out of the bin. No, hold on. It's a packet of berries. You can't have that. You won't even like that. You're gonna get berry juice. What is that? Aquato. No. Naughty. Ugh. What is that? That's disgusting. Oh, I don't know what he's pulled out of the bin. You need to like have a smack. That's gross. What is that? No. No, don't you dare go back to that bin. I don't know what he pulled out of the bin. Sorry about that. Okay. What is going on? You feel something's hidden? Yeah. All right. I think that's all the messages we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's have a look at recent past. Recent past. For this situation. It's like you're sighing. You're like, oh, really? Really? Strength, Ace of Swords. There was an untruth possibly that you either found out about, or you lost your, and made you reassess the situation. But you were very clear with this person. Like once you found out, you were like boundaries. Your focus possibly went somewhere else, not to somebody else, like in love or anything. But you're like, no, I'm not dealing with that untruth. I'm not working on this anymore. If they don't want to communicate, they could have cut communication. The strength that was once in the relationship has gone. Why? Why is the strength gone? Why did the communication stop? Spirit. Yeah, something was too much to deal with. Okay. And right now, even, you're feeling like this isn't going to work. Oh, goodness. Okay. So mentally, you moved away and focused on something else. A project, your work, your friends, something else. I don't feel it's another person. But what is... Okay, well, currently, what is Firebird focusing on? Putting love into yourself, giving love to only those, and only opening up your heart chakra to those who are committed to you and you have like that soul contract with, and those you know who you have. Or no one at all, just yourself. Okay. What is Firebird focusing on right now? Okay, so they're wanting to come back in. Now, if this isn't happening yet, I do feel that they're wanting to come in. They could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. Very strong fire here, I feel, like in their chart. What else do we have? And you're like, no, I'm mentally moving away. I'm not talking to you about this. So there's a real stubbornness about this from your end. Okay. Yeah, you're focusing on something else, and they're seeing this perhaps from a distance and wanting to come in, wanting to communicate again. Like, I'm sorry, even an apology, and you're like, nah, I've moved on mentally. There's a stubbornness to you. You're turning your back on them currently, even energetically. Okay. Let's have a look at future energy with this person. Can this be salvaged, Spirit? Chariot, Cancer, maybe you're moving on. You're not sure whether you want to move on. You're not sure whether the juice is worth the squeeze, so to speak. Yeah, because you're worried about conflict, or there's coming up where you may have another argument, to be honest here. There's something about their control, or they're trying to control the situation. There's a little narcissistic energy, if I'm going to be honest here, okay? Yeah, I don't feel that this relationship is going to go anywhere, all right? Not at this point. Spirit is guiding you somewhere else or towards somewhere else. Yeah, the Lover's in the reverse. I don't feel that currently this person is on the right path to, like, your path, because we've got the Moon on the split. So there's things that you feel that, yeah, you're guarded because you're like, I'm not sure if I know everything. I know some of it, but I don't know everything. And this person's trying to sugarcoat something or distract you from what happened, because he doesn't want the full story to come out or something like that. Okay. Yeah, but you're thinking positively, I do feel. Let's have a look. What's going on with this person? What's going on with this person? Someone from the past? Someone from the past. Spying, interested in someone from the past, talking to someone from the past. Okay, show me more. Show me more. Yeah, someone this person was passionate about, a person that it didn't work out. So they've got their, like, perhaps you didn't use your intuition in the past, but you're using it now. So this person was sort of like, it's almost living two lives. What else? Who's this person that they're running towards? Or, yeah, Three of Wands, Libra energy as well. Nine of Swords. Someone that left them in the cold in the past, someone that they broke up with possibly, like an ex. Show me more. Who's this person, please, Spirit? Can you show me who this person is? Yeah, they're communicating with someone else, or they did communicate with somebody else. Someone that left them out in the cold. Okay. Something from the past definitely came up. All right, so just meditate on this. I don't feel, it could be a female, but I don't feel that this is like gonna happen. All right, I don't feel it's gonna move forward for you guys. All right. Thinking you could have had a chance with somebody else possibly. Ooh, I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy. Space Cowboy, if you're there, post your question. Was something you got out in the right time, or it could have got messy, I'm hearing as well. Will I meet my future wife this year? Let's have a look at what's coming towards you in regards to love. Recent past or past energy, present and future. The World, so closing a cycle from the past. Ready for a new beginning with love, but you've been alone, and it's been difficult to be alone for some reason. It's been hard for you to be on your own, or you spend a lot of time alone in the last cycle, okay, that you've been in. I don't see you being in any solid relationship here in the recent past. And it's almost giving up energy in the recent past on either a Virgo, or just this is you like being patient, asking Spirit for guidance. You've been through a lot. You could be a Virgo. The Virgo stands at the top of the mountain, right, on the Rider-Waite-Smith card. So that's like having a lot of struggle, and that can be just in general in your life. The candle's flickering quite a lot. The EMF meter's starting to go a little bit. So there's something about Spirit. Rachel's coming through. That could be significant, especially in your past. Rachel or Rochelle. Okay, You've got the Eight of Pentacles. So right now you're willing to, like, you understand the cycles. You understand the lessons that we have to go through, the struggles that we have to go through. That's why that Hermit energy is there. You understand that. You understand the cycle, but you're holding that candle, and the candle she's holding in this card is green, which is your heart chakra. So you're still shining a light for the weight of the right person to come in. Please clarify with your comments, Space Cowboy, okay? So you're willing to put the work in. There's a guardedness here you need to work on though. And this could be your heart chakra, but I feel it's more like your courage or your self-confidence or self-determination. The candle's flickering quite a lot, if you can see that. Current energy, please. 2 more. Current energy, 2 more. Just give me a minute, please. It's like sometimes it's taking a while to go through. Like you're not giving up here on love. You want success in love. Your heart chakra is open, and even though you've been through a lot, you're ready. Like you're ready to welcome somebody in. So who's coming in, Spirit, in the near future? Is anyone coming in for Space Cowboy? The moon, Pisces energy, possibly around the time of the full moon or a new moon. The astrology may be significant to you. So if it's not, go ahead below in the description are links to your birth chart, to your ascending, rising. Make sure you're looking at your astrology at this time. Make sure you're getting out there as well, like out there, joining groups, meeting new friends. Okay. Near future, the moon, doing some sort of deep dive here, possibly energetically, emotionally, okay? In regards to trust issues, like maybe you've got trust issues with others that are either deeply buried at a subconscious level that you still need to work on. Here as well, moon energy is very, very significant. I'm not feeling another person, all right? 3 of Wands. You could meet this person on a trip or travel or want to travel. There's something about you traveling or going on an adventure, wanting to like spread your wings a little bit more in the future. Show me this future energy, please. Yeah, you're looking for passion. You're looking for excitement. You're definitely looking for travel. You're looking at travel. Yeah. The Star, the Page of Cups. I wouldn't say your future wife this year, no. Okay. I think there's some healing that still needs to be done, especially about trust issues. You will get through it and you will move forward. But, you know, we can want what we want, but if we don't address our innermost critic, that's a good way to explain it. Our innermost critic, and this is the Star, which is all about healing. We've got the number 7 as well, which is spirit guiding you to support, you know, you trusting more, opening up more, opening up with your emotions more. I feel that you need to open your emotions more, like to be more either romantic or be more like wearing your heart on your sleeve. And there is a protection here. Yeah, look at that 7 of Wands. You're protecting your heart here. So you are protecting your heart chakra. But you feel like, I'm open to love, I want it. It's like you feel that you're open to it. But I do feel that when or if it comes in, you're going to close down again romantically on a romance level. So there's a need here to, yeah, really dig deep and find out what's going on with your trust issues from the past, okay? Take your time with that, right? Don't rush it. Feel like, do that heart chakra healing work, which means looking at situations from the past, things that have really hurt you or people that have hurt you, and committing to, oh, this is nice, 3 of Pentacles, committing to being clear with yourself about closing those things down and giving up to spirit what you can't like have control over really anymore, what is already dead, done, buried, finished, whatever that means to you, okay? 3 of Pentacles is a new soul contract. So once this is done, you'll be clear more in your mind. Sky's the limit. Post your question. You are the last person today. Yeah, yeah. Look at that, Five of Swords. You'll be able to be clear in your mind. But there's still a lot of work to do here in regards to how you feel about emotions and how you trust or don't trust. Only then you can like move on towards somebody else and be more in control and feel like the man in the relationship or whatever. Okay, let me know if this is making sense to you. And that, yeah, and then that's going to bring a lot of emotional balance, and then that's going to bring love. Okay, that's going to bring love in, because you're going to attract what you put out. Devil, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So there is love coming in, but I don't feel that when it does, you're going to be very trusting of this energy. I think that you're still like, I mean, ultimately, I think there will be a successful relationship, but there's definitely a need to, it could be a Pisces. You've got triple Pisces on the table. You've also got Capricorn energy here. You are going to be tempted by somebody, for sure. Who is this person? Thank you, Space Cowboy. This is your reading. Please let me know. It makes sense, but you know, more so like, keep this reading, you can go back to it. This could be a Virgo. I talked about the Virgo energy. The Hermit's here twice on the table. There needs to be more soul reflection about what your star is to you. You've struggled your life, you've got to the top of this mountain, and you're wise, and you have a lot of talents, skills, and abilities in regards to relationships, but there's still healing that needs to be done, okay? Because when somebody comes into your life and you'll be tempted by this person, I feel that this is definitely a new person coming. It could be Capricorn, and there's a lot of sexual energy here and passion. They'll still be like, you'll still be like, I'm not sure if I can trust this person. So you really need to work on that. On the split, we have 5 of Wands in the reverse. So I think that you'll get over these trust issues. 7 of Swords. Trusting, even not even that someone may have done anything really bad to you in a relationship in the past. It'll be like trusting that you are good enough. Okay, so that is like confidence. All right, I'm a Libra. What are the spirit guides teaching me to be more aware of about my well-being? Okay, what does spirit want? Sky's the limit. Tell me your first name if you can, please. It'll be a lot easier for me to talk to you. Okay. What does spirit want you to know here? Yeah, I'm going to use those cards, but I'm going to use this first. Okay. Yeah, this is the deck. It's time to let go. So when the time to let go, and this is the number 9, something could have happened in 2025 that you're finding it hard to release, or, you know, walk towards a new doorway and, you know, release it, surrender it, give it up to spirit and walk away. Time to go can also be time to go towards something. So you can, time to go to leave, and time to go to create, to go towards something. Sharon, thank you. Virgo is here as well. What else do we have? Yeah, you're going towards something, I do feel here. And Spirit's advice here is go towards what you're passionate about. Go towards something that is going to like keep you excited, like help you create with that fire energy, that Ace of Wands type of energy here. Go towards what you can create, what you love to do. Okay? My brother passed, Sharon. I'm getting the name beginning with D. That may be significant to you. All right, what else do we have? Come to the edge. So there's a risk that you're going towards. Spirit wants you to take a risk, either on love, more Virgo energy here, and it's going to transform you in ways you didn't think possible, I'm hearing, okay? The transformation card. So that you can really step into 2026. And I'm so sorry about your brother, okay? Right. Actually, we're going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith to clarify these. You're guarded here, okay? You're on guard. You have this passion, you have this idea, you have this creative new project, or you have some sort of like passion, or you will do in the near future. There's something here about a car as well. That may be significant. I feel it's a red car. Okay, right, let's move forward. You're moving away from a difficult period of 2025. Okay, this is what's coming through here. Now let's clarify. It's been very hard for you to mentally create, like, say, I'm going to commit myself to A, B, or C at the moment, or recent past, or even in 2025, or even at the end of 2025. I'm getting January 15th for some reason. That's coming through specifically. 15th of January. Okay, what else is here? Devil in the reverse. I could probably talk quite a while on this reading, but I'm not going to. If you want a private reading, we can really delve deep into this. And it's the last reading on like the video, so I can, on the live, so I can see what's here. We can go really deep into it, because I think this is quite a deep reading, and I'm not going to get too deep today. Capricorn energy, that is, I'm pretty sure, is it after Sagittarius? Yeah. Something about November, December here, where you had to release something or someone, and you've done that. I do feel that you've done it. Okay. All right. You've removed yourself from a toxic person or a situation. I'm getting Virgo energy here to get more in balance. I'm picking up Sagittarius energy as well. What happened? Something happened at the end of 2025 where you've had to walk away, and either the opportunity wasn't there with the person or the job or whatever it was. Okay. There could have been conflict, there could have been fighting, there could have been competition. There could have been a lot of people had a lot to say about you moving forward or away from something. Okay, let's look at this Yang energy. I feel this is in your present, like you've got a lot of creative ideas that you want to pour, that you have a lot of creative ideas that you're passionate and you love. You want to start something new. This could also be having a risk or starting something new with a masculine energy, in love. Was there a car accident somewhere last year? I'm picking that up too. I'm just going to say it. If there wasn't, there wasn't. And if there wasn't, I'm not prophesying that there's going to be one. Okay. There's a lot more balance coming in for you. Spirit saying, just do what you love and you're passionate about, and it will come to you. Okay. The rest will come. Yeah. The Moon and the Two of Cups. First of all, I'm going to say, I feel that you know your brother's around you, especially in the evenings, especially at night time. I feel that he's trying to connect with you. And there is something really strongly here about, I'm picking up the name David. Now, whether you know a David or not, or whether his name was David, or whether your father, or there's something about David or ancestral, something ancestral here. And they're external. They're talking to me, but they're external. They're not in the room. Okay, Two of Cups, the Moon. This is feeling the fear and doing it anyway, coming to the edge, taking a risk on love. Okay, there's something being reborn here or changing about you, and you will get your, there's a lot of emotional balance coming in for you. There's a new idea, there's possibly a relationship. Was the tractor red? So I was seeing a red tractor. I'm also getting the name Michael now. This could be because my Archangel Michael, this is actually Archangel Raphael, but there's something about that name. I want you to trust what's coming in for you. because there's a lot of fear here, but Spirit's saying you're gonna, whatever's coming in is gonna balance you, so you need to open up and trust more in yourself and that the situation is right. Yeah, and that's the truth. And your brother's definitely trying to communicate with you, okay? He could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn as well. Could be Pisces, but could be a Pisces. Something could have happened in Pisces season, which is end of Feb to the end of March. Mid-Feb, end March. Okay. All right, one more card. So you're getting communication here in the near future about what you need to do to get more balanced, all right? And there's that Virgo energy, which is like reflection. The Tower is at the bottom of the deck. You will change. There is a dramatic change coming in. Spirit wants you to, and there is information coming towards you, Miss Libra, okay? There's definitely information coming in with the Knight of Swords being here. All right, so let your guard down. Don't feel this information is coming in to throw you off your throne in any sort of way or change your life. It will change your life in a dramatic way. There's some massive information coming in towards you in the next 2 months, I'm going to say. And know that it's because your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your brother, your loved ones of the past, right? That's your ancestors, are trying to put you on a different path right now, okay? They're trying to steer you in another direction. So know that whatever massive change that comes in the near future is for your greatest good. That was your reading. Thank you for being here today, everybody. I will see whether I'm feeling to be online tomorrow or not. I don't know. I'll see. Thank you for being here, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow or tomorrow morning even, okay? Same time tomorrow or tomorrow morning, or both. Who knows? Depends how I feel. I have to really feel that I, want to come on. I used to come on daily, every day, and that's only because I had like a short amount of time. But I'm off work for a couple of months, so I'll just come on when I feel the need to. I will speak to you all soon. Thank you for being here today, and bye bye.